All right, guys, welcome back to some more Schedule 1. Now, last episode, we ended up getting the house completely redone up. We got our little self-done like mixing setup. We had figured out how to use figured out how to set up the chemist on it to get the loader, the handler going and doing it. It wasn't too bad, actually. Once we got it figured out and like seeing how it was done, it wasn't as confusing as I initially thought, but we got this all set up now. Now there was an update, guys, from what I've seen, that changed a few of the exploits in the game. And before we do this, one of the big exploits was being able to have your beds off site from where you are living. So right now, as you guys know, I'm in the bungalow, and all of the beds for my workers are over in the motel. Now, I was told from the update video that is no longer the case. Like, you can't do it. But if it's already set up, you're fine. But if it's not set up, like if I like fire one of these people or try to move or do something like that, then I'll have to the bed where they are won't work anymore. But as of right now, I guess it's fine. So we're just gonna kind of like be grandfathered into it, and we're just gonna roll with it. But yeah, so we are going to, before we start this up tonight, all right, so we got that cooking. Let's see here. All right, so we're gonna do up a little bit more of the so this is already done, right? Okay, so this is all Fruity Rhino. Now, one of the things that I was told again is the chemist can now do 4 stations. So that, right, it was weird because, like, in order to do like a 4-station thing, like you had to do one of them by yourself. We can now put the chemist on all 4 of those. So let me see here. So now we can, let me see, chemist, manage, assign. All right, so we're gonna assign them this additional mixer here. Boom. Whoop. There it is. Okay. So now they will automatically do all of it for us. And then we're gonna put one more station on our handler, which will be bringing the Viagra from here to this mixer. All right, so now what's going to end up happening is we also got to go from here to here, and then from here, whoop. And then this one's destination will be finished product to right here. All right. So now they're going to automatically do everything for us, which is going to be nice. But we are going to still process this last order myself right now. Just because I don't want to wait for them to do it. I want to be able to just sell this stuff like right away in the morning. All right, so but how's everybody doing? Sonny, I want to say thank you so much for the gifted membership. I do appreciate it. And again, I hope everybody's having a good day. It's good to see everybody in the chat, though. No, I have not gotten the barn yet. The bungalow is the only place that we have, like the newest. The barn is like 25K, I believe. It was very expensive. But we're starting to get there. Money-wise, we're starting to build up a little bit. We got to launder a bit of money. I could probably actually go drop off some money right now to be laundered. Yeah, so this crystal is going to be the next, like, major product that we work on. We're gonna run over to the gas station. We'll grab a little more crystal or Viagra, and we're gonna do another deliver. Damn. Yeah, I didn't even realize. So we're gonna have to restock all 4 of these too. So now they can do all the mixing for us. Yep. Well, only up to 4 stages of mixing. Obviously you can mix more than that if you want to, but the seriously? That sucks. The employee's not at work, so we can't buy anything right now. Okay, so we're doing up as much as we got right now. Just a little unfortunate because I thought I had more than that, but we're gonna do, let me check my dealers really quick. We're gonna see how much they have. So Benji's good. Brad has like nothing. So we're gonna do up a fair bit of this for Brad. I think we'll do probably, yeah, we'll give him pretty much all of the jars that we can. So we got that. Okay, so the laundromat is done with its 2,000. Okay, so we got 8 so far for Brad. And then I think we got like 7 to 12 more right there that we could do up. Now I would obviously do more, but we're out of Viagra and stuff, so it's the only thing holding us back right now, guys. Unfortunately. And the post office is done, so we are all laundered up. All right, then we're gonna put these 2 in baggies. Now, as you guys can see, I don't really have very much product for like myself to sell right now. Oh, that's a different tier. I didn't even realize that. We do got a couple baggies, but we're going to get that Viagra and stuff first thing in the morning. And then we'll kind of spend the morning getting all this stuff together. Hopefully the store employee will be at work. If you use a bat, you can hit the ATM to get money. I do have a bat. I've never tried hitting an ATM to get money. So yeah, we have only 2 of these available. So I guess we can put them up for sale. But yeah, I literally can only sell 2. And then the rest of it we're going to bring to Brad. So that's 10 jars for Brad. And then, yeah, we'll roll with that. I still got to figure out what we're doing with this crystal though, guys. This is, as you can see, we got a fair bit of crystal. And I haven't done anything with it yet because I still don't know an ideal mix. I was thinking about just doing it with like a for 1 stage mix. I mean, the black we could do Blacktooth. I mean, Blacktooth. It's not like Blacktooth wasn't selling for a decent bit. All right, so we'll get that going, and then yeah, first things first. In the morning, we have to go get those supplies, and we should be good. All right, let's do it. And obviously, we need seeds too, because we're. Oh no, we could resupply here. Never mind, guys. We do got seeds. Forgot I overbought. The only thing we are short on, though, is fertilizer. We don't have extra fertilizer. We're gonna have to pick that up in the morning, too. But actually, we'll place an order. Let me see here. Deliveries, gas station. We'll do 60, 60, 60, and all right, so bungalow. All right, so that's scheduled. All right, let's make it happen, guys. Let's get some sleep. So what I do to save space for my bed, I showed you guys this last episode. I just kind of pick it up and put it down. So these two aren't going to go to work until we get that some supplies going. So we're gonna go drop this stuff off. Is Brad out? Yeah, Brad's out. Anthony, thank you so much for the super chat. How you doing? Did I finish the main quest line? No. I mean, from now we haven't had any more phone calls, but I'm pretty sure once we do the cocaine stuff, there'll probably be more for that. Yo, Brad. All right, so we hook Brad up. Brad's got stuff for deals now. And then we got one order in for 2 sweet or sexy. Yep, so we'll turn that off. I'm gonna do this. So these are the only 2 I had for selling. Yeah, no white hoodie right now. The black hoodies seem to be doing all right with my green screen. They haven't been freaking out as much as they used to. For whatever reason. I don't know why. Okay, so that deal's all done. We're gonna go actually hit up these our laundering sites. Oh, making dudes go Super Saiyan. Barley, what's going on? Haas, how you doing? Everything's going good. My son actually is at a esports event right now for Super Smash Bros. It was pretty cool. He like signed up for it, and you know we went, and obviously I had to leave a little early to start streaming, but yeah, it was cool. The wife was streaming live from the event. There we go. So that's working out. All right, so we got all of our stuff laundering currently. We actually don't have a ton of cash. Let me see what my dealers got. So Benji's got 2,500. Molly's got 705. So we'll swing by actually and just kind of get the money that our dealers have. Hook me up, bro. Thank you. Your Smash is hard, dude. Like, Yeah, there's like a certain meta to it, you know what I mean? It's not easy. Watching these kids like recover from getting knocked halfway across the freaking map, I'm just like, bro, how the hell did you recover from that? I thought if you got shot off into that stratosphere, like that was just, you lost, you know? You just accept it. These dudes are like using attacks and shit to like get back on the map. I'm like, that's crazy. All right, so where's Molly at? Okay, she's right here. She's out here dealing that Super Saiyan. Cha-ching. All right, so we're gonna also, we got a delivery that's gonna be showing up soon. We are going to double up on that delivery ourselves. Oh, let's actually, yeah, let's go get the van. We're gonna get some more stuff for our mixes going. Oh, hey, happy birthday, man. Well, happy belated, but I hope you had a good day. All right, yeah, so we're gonna... All right, yeah, we're gonna get the van. We'll get this all loaded up. Okay, so we're going to start with Addy, 100. And then we'll do Horse Seaman, 100. And then we will do Iodine 100. And Viagra 100. Then we also have another delivery coming into the... There's a loading bay. I looked for the loading bay at the gas station. I didn't see it. At least I don't know where the hell it is. There's our delivery too. Okay, so yep, Brenda should get to work. There it is. So the one thing I am gonna have to do is this stuff here is still gonna have to get mixed on my own, or we're just gonna have to keep stocking it ourselves. Yeah, so we got these 4 batches here of Fruity Rhino that we got to still do up to sexy, which is fine. I'm actually gonna put my sexy back up for sale because I got. I'll sell this little bit that we have right here. Ty Sticks, thank you so much for the super chat. You're playing this hilarious because you're so normal IRL. I appreciate you, man. I don't know if I'd say normal. But one bit of good news though, chat, is there's a good chance, if all continues to go well, we might be, this might be our last week in this house. We might be moving, guys. It might actually be happening. All right, so 155 for 1. Do that tonight. 2 for 315. Do that for tonight. I set the destination on this, right? Awesome. So we set threshold. Everything should be good. Package this up. All right, Jerry wants 3. We'll do that. So I feel like today's going to be a decent day for finances, guys. Like, I think financially we should make some pretty big moves. Who knows? Maybe we'll stack enough cash to be able to get the barn or something. You know what I mean? But now my responsibility, because we gotta make sure we're keeping up with this, is cooking. I think you need to set the mixer. You don't, so you don't set like what the mixers mix. You just have to get the handler to bring the supplies over to them, and that's it. Yeah, you don't actually say like, oh, I want this mixer to mix this. You just have to kind of set your handlers up to and make sure that they're supplying the mixers with what you're trying to do. Yeah, because that's what I thought at first too, Ark. I was like, oh yeah, you know, like how do you choose which one you want? But yeah, you don't even have to do that. See, like, why isn't the chemist mixing this right now? Oh, there they go. All right, let's go make these deliveries. So we got 1 under the bridge, 1 at the skate park, 2 at the skate park. And then we actually have somebody else who hit us up. Let's do all these right now, and then shipping containers. So one of the things I've realized kind of early on, at least in my opinion, guys, is the cars aren't good for like going around the city, like making deliveries. I would stick to the skateboard. It's just super good. It's very, very fast, and you know, like, you don't have to worry about like getting stopped by the police at like the checkpoints or anything like that. But the cars are definitely where it's at when it comes to making deliveries, like big deliveries, or moving like lots of product. Then I would advise you to have a vehicle. But yeah, just like going around doing stuff like this, like, yeah, just hop on your skateboard and just keep it moving. Oh, and we got 2 at the skate park. Curfew's about to go down. There's all those deals done right there. Oh. Chris John, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Can you buy some hold on. I really need some. Please let me. Yeah, okay. Just ran up on me, man. So always off the PlayStation Store, and congratulations on the new home. Is Sons of the Forest on PS5? I don't think Sons of the Forest is ever going to console. I know originally they said it was. I think they retract that and ended up saying it's not, Chris, unfortunately. The regular Forest game I know is on console, but yeah, Sons of the Forest, I think they scrapped the console release for that. So this is gonna be at construction site, which is down near our house anyways. I wonder why that's still highlighted over there. Oh, we're gonna be playing The Last of Us tonight. Yep. After this stream. Okay, perfect. So just like that, everything's starting to get moved over. All nice, nice. I am gonna do a big Viagra order here. How much do we need? 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. So we're gonna go get another 120 Viagra right now. Sons of Forest needs VR support. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, Callie, if they did it, only because they did it in the first game, so I don't see why they wouldn't do it for Sons. Let's go pick up that last bit. Now I need to see, did I ever cook the so you know what we're gonna do. All right, I got this. So we're gonna do the meth with, I think it's just smegma, right? Mega smegma was 97, so we'll just do mega smegma. And then if I mix Mega Smeg with these, we'll see what we get. Okay, so we're gonna do up I'm gonna need another mixer again. Chad, we're doing big things, guys. We're doing big things to the point where I'm actually a little short on space. I mean, things are getting tight anyways, but man, this operation definitely needs to expand a little bit. Trying to see where I could fit another mixer. I could probably do one over at the other spot there. That's, I guess, where we can mix our meth, but I'm gonna have to buy another mixing station and whatnot. So if anything, I think what we're going to do is we're going to move just a one mix for the meth over to the other spot. Just because I don't have space here, guys. I really don't. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So we're gonna go real quick, grab ourselves another mixer. You guys said Switch 2 is selling games for 90 bucks? What do you mean? Like the game prices are $90? Or is that like a... You guys talking about some bundle or some shit? Another mixer, and then... Why are the games so expensive? Why $90 is crazy. Let's say there's no next gen systems that are that expensive. Okay, so what we'll do is mixer's gonna go. So we haven't been utilizing the sweatshop for anything. So we're going to be moving this just little mixing operation that I'll do on my own over here. I mean, $90 is crazy. Who the hell will even buy? It's not like the Switch is all that crazy. I feel like it's... I know they sell a lot of systems, but... I feel like if parents... That's gonna... I feel like it's just gonna hurt Nintendo more than anything. It's not like Nintendo's super popular in that, right? You know what I mean? So why isn't... Okay. So we're gonna... Let me see. This... Oh yeah. So I forgot we took off. We'll throw the blue on there. I forgot we took off the handler from here, so the handler's not going to be like moving shit, and we don't have a ton of stuff that's drying, so we got to make sure that we're manually doing it ourselves. Beautiful. So we got some of that moved over. Now we're gonna grab the rest of this stuff on this shelf here. All right, we're gonna get this moved over to the other spot. So this is our first like split operation. Yeah, my employees are I pay them up a couple days in advance. That way, I don't have to like keep going back and forth. So yeah, they're set for now. So all that crystal's there. This is what we're going to be mixing in this spot. We're going to go grab that other empty shelf. And then we'll move this shelf over to that spot and shelf. Okay, so both of our spots are done laundering, so we're gonna have to hit that up in the morning. Hey, old school, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. See, people keep asking about like the three-piece suit, but you know, like it doesn't feel right. The black sweatpants with the white shirt, that's like my fit. You know what I mean? It'd feel wrong wearing anything else. It'd be so wrong. All right, so we're gonna just move over these chilies, and then we're gonna move this over, and that's gonna be our mix. We'll do up a bunch of that right now. And Drummatic, yeah, thank you so much for the super, dude. Can you front me as some of that OG drum? What's going on, dude? Yo, you know what's crazy is I only got that granddaddy, dude. Yeah, we only have that granddaddy. We haven't grown OG in a long time. Let's actually get a mix of this going. So grab that, throw this in. One of these, throw that in. So that's going to be our mega smegma. These peels. All right, and that's everything that we need for here. We can also order a delivery over to the other site for more of the pills and more of the peppers once we get everything set up. And realistically, we could get this bungalow just fully automated with one chemist. I got one chemist in here, but 2 mixers, and just taking, you know, oh, well, I need a handler too. It'd be a little more expensive. We're gonna right now do this on our own, guys. Like, screw hiring somebody. We're just gonna manage this ourselves for right now. Yeah, so the Mega Smegma goes, actually, I don't know what it's going to turn into when we mix it with just this. King Alpha, what's going on? So yeah, we're going to do these couple mixes, and then, we're gonna get this stuff bagged up. It's crazy because we just literally just this little operation right here. We just didn't have any space. All right, we got 2 more. We just didn't have any space. He said, "Granddaddy works, bro." So we'll have like 70-ish. Meth plus Viagra. I thought we did meth Viagra. Yeah, so meth and Viagra gave us ice cream fuel, which was 102 base, which our Mega Smegma was 97. So yeah, it was a little better, but not by much. It was only 102 for me. So that's why we're doing a double mix here. We're just going to take everything, mix it with the peppers, and then we're going to mix it with these pain pills here and see what we get. The XP grind is becoming a bit tedious. Cyber, the thing is when I played this, man, I haven't even been paying attention to my level, like what level I am or what level I need. The early level, the only early game was the only time I was ever even focusing on it. But I guess if you're trying to unlock like the new regions, maybe. Like I need Enforcer 1 to get to the docks, but the thing is I'm like, I don't know. I haven't even been like, I don't feel like I've had to grind yet. Now I obviously getting up to like these big ones are probably way harder, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention to my level. It's just kind of like as I level. Like I don't know. I haven't thought much about it. All right, so now we're gonna take this. So we got 80 plus that, so we'll have like 90 something, and we're gonna do a handful There it is. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do these mixes real quick. So this is an unknown mix. Hopefully it gives us a nice bump. So this is gonna be our little 2 mix here. And like I said, I'm hoping that it's a good bump in price. I'd like to see at least like 120, 130 would be beautiful. Delafante, what's going on? How you doing today? Hey, Carlos from Argentina, what is up? How did I find AC Shadows? I'm loving it. Deleted. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. We're getting close to the end of the game, I think. We only have a couple targets left, of the big targets left, so but it's been a blast, man. I've been having a lot of fun with that. If you stick to sales at night, you'll receive an after curfew. Yeah, the one thing I've noticed too, and for those of you guys that don't know, when you sell at night, because night is from midnight to 6 in the morning. But the thing is, as soon as you hit 4 a.m., the game stops. So what ends up happening is you can set up people for night, and then you have infinite time to sell to them. Like at least I don't know if they'll patch that, but so white cheese for 115. It's not bad, guys. White cheese. So we went from mega smegma to white cheese. All right, so yeah, we're gonna get up all this white cheese. We're actually gonna be a little short on those pills there. I'm only gonna be able to do, I believe, this much left. Yeah, I could do an 11 more. So yeah, we're gonna have white cheese to sell. I'm gonna give it. I'll give some to Benji. Yeah, we'll give some white cheese to Benji in the morning, and might give some to Brad too. Yeah, we'll hook the dealers up. I said the more they push, the better, because they got a lot of my people. So I'll probably do 20. That's 4 jars. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll give it all to them. Just bought the warehouse last night. It's crazy, man. We're going to be working on probably getting the barn today and trying to unlock the docks area. That's what we got to push for right now, is the barn and the docks. Now, if we wanted to just like wholesale, like fast, what we could do, guys, is just sell the OG, or the granddaddy, like just straight granddaddy, and just sell that. Like I could load, because I have a ton of it. I can mass produce it. You don't have to do the mixes that take time. I could just mass produce, just sling that for a couple days. I thought about it. I thought about cleaning house because I have so much granddaddy just sitting on the shelves. I was like, maybe I'll just clean house and sell all that, but no. So we'll leave that there for right now. We're gonna need some more pills, but we'll deal with that tomorrow. You gotta wait, baby. So we're gonna package all of this stuff up right now, and then we got to get it over. What's up, dude? I got some def. It'll take 3 at 102%. Hear them footsteps. Like, who the hell's coming in my spot, dude? Ty Sticks with another super chat, man. You should only be dealing directly with clients who need the relationship improved. Gotcha. I mean, the only clients I actually deal with right now are the ones that my dealers can't cover because I don't have enough dealers. So those are really the only time that I even deal with anybody. It's just the surplus. Okay, so we got 14 jars of the white cheese. And now we're gonna go ahead and see what we can do with. So all this, like I said, is going to dealers. We got a bunch of death here. Beautiful. Gotta love it, guys. Gotta love it. Put that extra on there. We need some more jars real quick. Once that goes. All right, there we go. So we got a fair bit there. That's everything. I could do a couple Viagra mixes myself here just to kind of top everything off. Want to make sure that we have. We're actually short on freaking jars, man. Now, I think somebody said the gas station sells jars, right? So if anything, we could run over there and grab some of those really quick. So I want to package. I want to get all of this mixed too. Like, we got the Viagra for it. I just want to get it all done right now. While we're waiting for that, let's go grab some more jars. Yeah, we can't do people. I see a couple of people say get the brick thing. Wouldn't the brick smasher be for the cocaine bricks? So I say, I mean, I don't know what the hell I'd be able to do with them right now. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 60 jars. Like the brick press wouldn't... I don't even think I unlocked the brick press, honestly. But even if I did have it unlocked, like I said, I don't think I could even do anything with it. So we'll mix Rhino, Viagra. So we're going to be able to load my dealers up quite a bit tomorrow. And we'll just be able to let them ride. Payback. Hey, thank you so much for the membership, man. How you doing today? I packaged the wrong one. Meant to package that. Oof. Yes. Guys, we're making good freaking progress right now, dude. There it is. There it is. I also got to swing by. We'll swing by the motel real quick and we'll see what our employees' pay is looking like. Because I think we might be getting close to like day 3. Dan, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? I forgot we had to work these. We got to work these ourselves. So all of the blue we're gonna throw on the rack for sure. All right, beautiful. So that is all of our product done up. I got a little bit of death myself that I'll sell for my people. And then everything else should be good. All right, so we're going to go drop this stuff off to our dealers. So we're going to give her... Oh yeah, Dan, it was like through something through his school, the esports event. Yeah, he like got to sign up for school for it. He was happy though. It was a good time. All right, Benji, let me get this. Give my money, and he's got death there, so we'll give him the rest of those. We're gonna give him like 4 of those. And another stack of that. All right, so Benji's nice and full up now. Last but not least, we'll hit up Brad. So I want to know, guys, when you guys are going and hitting up your dealers for your like daily pickups, right? Like what are you guys looking at, like usually price wise, like how much they're giving back to you? Because the most I've gotten so far, like on pickups, it'd be like 2,000, 3,000. I think we might have had a 4,000 one time. Not exactly sure though. But what are your pickups looking like? Almost 20K. Oh shit, we were supposed to hit up the motel beds. You guys have got some crazy money coming in. Yeah, so everybody's emptied out. So Brenda is 200 a day, so we're gonna go 600. We'll give her 3 days. I generally do about 3 days worth of pay. I feel like it's not wiping me too bad. Jeffrey's gonna be 600 for 3 days. 600 for 3 days. Look how quick you go through your money though with employees, dude. So Janet's still got bit left. We're gonna give her 2, 3 more days worth of pay. And then Sharon here is our chemist, the most expensive one. 900. 3 days worth of work. All right, beautiful. So all together, we got about 20 death myself that we could do. And we got 1 white cheese. So we're going to process this or bag this up. I'll sell the one white cheese and I probably should have just gave it to freaking one of the dealers. Realistically, that I don't have to wait. I don't have to worry about listing it. And yeah, I might actually go throw this at Molly real quick. We're gonna do this the death ourselves. We'll sell this 20 that I have to satisfy my customers, but oh, these guys could have the white cheese. All right, so I think we're good to go to start the next day. We got to make sure we go launder that money first thing. Other than that, dealers are doing their thing. Everybody should go to work and start doing theirs. We're gonna cook a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, I got a room for my employees to sleep. At least, see, you guys got them working in the drug house. Me, at least I got them an off-site location, you know, where they can get away from work for a little while. You guys got them out here freaking rolling out of bed right into their hazmat suit, which is crazy. Like, realistically, you guys got them sleeping in their hazmat suits, which is even more crazy. Like me, like, look at me. I'm sleeping in the drug house. They get to sleep over in the freaking the 5-star, guys. Like, what? That's blows my mind. Bagman 3, baby. So now we can leave the bed here too. Don't even gotta stress it. Alright, so let's go do some money laundering. Do you have the stuff? I might not have the stuff, but Brad does. Brad's got the stuff. All right, there we go. So we got another 6,000 laundering right now. I took the sexy down, didn't I? I was like, it's a little weird that we don't have any orders coming in. No, it's listed. Just no orders yet. There we go. So Austin wants 2. Get him right now. Yeah, it's that Super Saiyan, dude. You must have had an allergic reaction. Damn, bro. What do you need? It's that Super Saiyan. I heard some people don't survive the first hit, but what we're gonna do though is we'll order a delivery of chilies. So we'll do 100 chilies and 100 pain pills to the sweatshop. Oh, sweatshop doesn't have a loading dock? Damn. Never mind. That sucks. We're gonna run this over to our other spot real quick. And we got a good, we got a couple cooks in. Like I said, we're not doing bad on product. We just actually got to get some more. Yeah, we got a fair bit of crystals, so. We just got to get ourselves a little bit more supplies to mix with. I'm going to go buy another shelf. I'm going to grab the van. We'll go do a pickup ourselves of the supplies right now. So I'm going to get another large shelf here. Seems like a light order day for me though. Like none of my people are hitting me up, which is crazy. Feel. I mean, we got a bad Yelp review or something. I could get someone to do the mixes. I'd have to pay them though, perp. And right now I just ain't trying to spend the money. I got 5 employees over at the other spot, so I was just trying to save money, man. So I'd have to buy another chemist and another handler, which are just the sign-on bonuses for both of them will probably be like $2,500, $3,000 plus an extra $400, $500 a day. You know what I mean? So I was just for a little mix that I can just go do on my own because I got nothing else to do right now. You know what I mean? A lot of our stuff is already automated, so we're gonna buy 100 chilies and 100 of these. All right, we got a couple orders that just came in though. So we'll see if we can fulfill these. So both of them are at the skate park, which is fine because we're gonna be headed up that way anyway. The sweatshop. North waterfront is down this way. So we're gonna get this stuff loaded up and upstairs. Yeah, right now for ours, we're only doing like a 2 mix on the meth right now. I should probably raise the price of it, but I'm not selling it myself, so my dealers are doing whatever they're doing with it. Yeah, but like 90% of my operation is automated. Scared the shit out of these fucking cops, dude. Okay, so Kathy wants this north waterfront. Now, my listed price for stuff doesn't affect my dealer's price, right? That's the only thing about selling for dealers, I believe. I don't think the listed price that you have matters. Because then if I don't have it and they have it, yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, so it can't matter because I don't have any of it. So even if I did list it, Jerry wants to pick up 3. Yeah, so we'll do another one for Jerry too. Yeah, Sabrin, that's what I said earlier. I actually told people about that earlier. So we're gonna do both of these. Do you just think they sell at fair price? It's always a little, it's weird, man, because I think if you sell yourself, like, you do get some really good money compared to your dealers. Like, if they're only selling at fair price, so sometimes I'll have people buy shit $50, $60 over fair price when they buy it from me directly. Do so what you give them, I believe, whether you have a listed price. I wonder if, like, yeah, I wonder if I change the asking price of that stuff, like, even if I don't list it, like, if I change the asking price, I wonder if they sell it at my asking price. You know what I mean? So, like, for instance, they're selling my white cheese right now. If I change the asking price to 140, you know, like, are they gonna now sell it for 140 because that's what I'm asking? That was my thing. I was like, I was just wondering if the dealers go off of your asking price or if it doesn't matter what my asking price is. The dealers just kind of sell at their own thing anyways. It'd be nice if they responded to my asking price because they're my dealers, so that's what I want. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's go do these 2 deliveries real quick. Yeah, buddy. Just come running up on me in the middle of the fucking street, Lucy. What is wrong with you? Yeah, we don't do that. How much do you want? Kim wants some. Her on late night. And we're gonna mix the rest of this right now. Family had a good time, Pat. Yeah. My son did his little e-sport event. It was cool. And then I rushed home, and here I am selling virtual drugs. Every day, right, Brandon? Yeah, they all got good jobs. One of them works at the, like, somebody just went Super Saiyan. Figure this some money. I'm wondering if I should pass this white cheese over to my dealers, or if I should move it myself. They seem to have their hands full at the moment. So I think I'll probably actually sell this white cheese myself. It's the best. Let me see. What is the addictiveness on my white cheese anyways? It's 100%. Okay, it's max addictiveness. Yeah, so that's what we'll do. We're gonna sell some of the white cheese ourselves. Yeah, we got the laundromat and a post office for laundering money. Wait, did I re-launder, chat? I don't know. We'll hit the laundering spot after I do this last mix. swing by. I don't think I re-laundered today. Actually, I might. We swing by my dealers too, though, because I'm actually. I don't have. We want to make sure if you're going to launder, we want to make sure we launder the maximum amount of possible, which is 6,000 a day. Right now, we only got 5,700 in my actual pocket, so. All right, beautiful. We just gotta get this white cheese bagged up. So where the hell is Kim? She's behind the construction site. Actually, I'm on my way back down to base, so it's cool. We'll be able to swing by, drop her those two sexy. Which is good, because actually I don't have very much sexy death left. I think I was carrying everything I had today, so that was actually the end of my product, I believe. I think I'll have 2 left after this deal. So yeah, switching over to the white cheese will probably be good. Try the ATM. The only thing is, man, I ain't trying to go to jail, dude. The only thing is, if you break the ATM, are you gonna be able to use it again? Motherfucker, move, bro. Let me drive first, dude. Got a nice little curfew bonus there. So yeah, we're completely out of mixing supplies again. Let's go ahead and package. So that's a lot, actually. I don't need all that for myself. We do have, yeah, we got the 2 here. So I'll do I'll do 30 for me, and then the rest I'll give to the dealers, because that's a lot for me to try to sell. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'll sell it. You know what we could do, though? I think my handler here has no packing stations, right? So we could assign them to this one. And then we'll put the destination for this here. And then we'll start getting the sexy death automatically packaged by my dealer, or by my guy here. We're gonna have that going into jars. So the only thing is, gotta make sure this is maintained with jars, but we don't have enough spots for our handler, so we're gonna have to kind of do that on our own. kind of just peek at it from time to time, make sure that they got stuff. But the rest of this we'll keep over here. I'll carry 30 on me for right now. It's going to take me a little bit to sell even just that 30. But we're going to take down... Now I got 2 sexy deaths, which we'll keep up for sale. And then I'm going to put my white cheese. I'm going to list that for sale. So we got those 2 listed. So what I want those, we're going to change the destination of this machine. We're going to have our chemist bring it to here and automatically pack it up for us. And then we're golden. And voila. We are getting a little low on pseudo. Got 2 left there. We got 5 here. So yeah, we don't have a ton of pseudo left. Just use an ATM that you're never going to use. I mean, I use all the ATMs. Yo, actually, we got to check our ATM, see if our $10,000 limit's available again. Because we're now up to 18,000. Yeah, we're going to go do that launder real quick. So I didn't know if I laundered money or not, but we did, obviously, because it just went through. I'll do our collections right now. Swing by Brad. So I'm thinking maybe 2 to 3 more days of laundering, guys. We'll be in the realm of getting a bigger spot. So right now I could do about $2,000 or $6,000 a day. So if we get another 3 days, that's $18,000. That's if we can keep that. Ooh, that was close. That's if we can keep that that pace of $6,000. You know, if, as long as my dealers are dealing 6,000, and all together our total income is at least $6,000 a day, we should be able to hit that in 3 days. Ali, I'm glad you're enjoying the game. No, I've been honestly having a really good time with this game. I didn't know what to expect from it, if I'm being honest with you guys. Like, I really, really didn't know what to expect. But no, it ended up being a really, really good time. And then we'll let our packer pack this stuff into jars for us and load it up here. It's all our sexy death. All right, let's get some sleep. Will I go back to humanity? Of course, yeah. When there's more updates and stuff like that, we're probably going to go when there's like another huge content update. But they have more updates coming. Oh, yeah, for sure. Everybody's going to do the thing. So everything is going good. They're gonna package. I should probably put in another seed order at some point. Yep, look at that, perfect. And then, yeah, I could just keep taking this stuff, slapping it on here. As long as we make sure there's jars on that, he's gonna pack that for us. Or Brenda is gonna pack that for us. All right, so, oh, did I not? I don't think I. No, we listed white cheese. Okay, yep, everything's listed. So Austin wants to sexy in front of the motel. If you get a back press, you can have the chemist bring it from the mixer. And we'll crush it into a pound. Wait, what do you mean? So, Tiny Rick, you can crush meth into a brick of meth?
What is it?
Or a pound of weed? Yeah, that's real big distribution right there. I don't know if I have the level for that. We could check. I'm pretty sure we got to get that from the we got to get that from warehouse, right? So I don't think this guy had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a warehouse item. See, Chad, we got so much stuff automated. Like, outside of our little handful of customers we have, we don't really have shit to do. Well, we can go check the ATM real quick though. See if that reset, because we are waiting for that week to come up so we could redeposit. Nah, we're still at our limit. All right, so what we can do right now, though, is we're going to resupply all of this. So these are 20, 40, 60, it's 180 each, right? 20, 40, 60, 80, 160. So 160 of all of those. Yeah, we got no orders right now, so we can just drop the shit here for now. We'll go to the other gas station because you guys said there's a loading van spot there. I don't have any drugs on me, right? I think I dropped everything. Van was rolling. I had to hold the e-brake. Okay, so 160 Addy. How many slots? Because we gotta watch the slots. Yeah, so I could do 160, 160. I could get 3 of the items. So Addy, 160 horse semen. Okay, then we're gonna do 160 iodine. We got a couple orders that came in up for white cheese. Do this tonight. Bro, can you open this fucking thing up or I'm gonna have to slap the shit out of you? All right, so the mixing operation is now back online. All right, so we're gonna run over real quick to this one. We'll just grab the Viagra. We got a couple more white cheese offers that came in. We'll take all of them. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9, 10. So we got 10 that we got to deliver. All right, so I was thinking about, so I think our handler can't handle anything else, right? Let's see. Yeah, so 5 is max. Damn, bro. I'm literally about to go out on rounds. This dude, man, how you gonna come and fiend for some shit, right? And I asked for $20 over market, and you say no. That's the only thing I don't like about when they come up fiending, is they don't really accept much more than the fair price. It always feels like you're kind of losing out when they come up to you compared to. I feel like they should change it. I feel like when they're fiending like that, they should make it so they're willing to pay more. You know what I mean? It would make sense. Because they're like jonesing and shit. Jerry on the rounds. We're actually turning a pretty good profit right now, guys. Is this game worth the buy? Hell yeah, it's like 15 bucks or something like that. And there's a lot of content. I mean, if you like simulators and you like the game, like you'll have a lot of fun with it. You'll easily get your $15 out of this game. Curfew's about to pop. So we sold through a fair bit of white today ourselves. see. So she should take that from there, right? And then bring it over to the packing machine, right? Boom. Yep. Then our packer should take that, jar it up, and put it on the shelf. Gotta love when the automation goes nice and smooth, right? So we'll swing over by the warehouse. We'll see what we need for that brick press that you guys were talking about. Cool. How many of you guys deal in pounds? Pounds sounds crazy to me. So we got Kim here. So she wants to meet up next to the statue over here in West Park. We could do that. Already blowing through all of those supplies, guys. Crazy. But we got some good mixes here. Want to make sure we check our... Take some of the blue. Get this drying. Let's go drop this off real quick. I mean, to go from dealing in like baggies to dealing in like pounds is kind of crazy. We're gonna drop off the drugs just in case we get caught out. So the brick press is here. So we need bagman rank 5 in order to start messing around in bricks. I am currently... How do you even check your level? Oh, right here, character. Doesn't say my level though. Is there a way to check your level, guys? I know I'm bagman rank something. I think maybe rank 1 or 2. But I don't know. Go. Yeah, I mean, I knew we could see it when we sleep, but I was trying to see if there was any way we could see it in the menu. All right, so our money laundering operation complete for the day. So we got another 6,000 flowing. So we were able to keep up with our $6,000 a day for at least today. I think tomorrow will be another easy 6,000. I mean, realistically, we have 43, so we only need to make another, like around 1,500, 1,600 or so. I'm bagman rank 3. Okay, so we're not far off. Yeah, we're not too far off. Couple good days of sales should put us where we need to be. Yeah, these jars are building up, baby. Let's see, dealers, Benji. Yeah, they got money too. Should we do our? No, we'll collect later on. It's not a big deal. All right, let's see how much XP we get here. So yeah, we had some good. There it is, bagman rank 4. So one more rank. Another day or two, like with today, would be fine. So we got that cooking up. How are we looking on seeds? We still actually have a fair bit of seeds. Soil's getting a little low, but like I said, we got so much product, dude. It's honestly, we're about to be, yeah, we're overflowing at this point. Actually overflowing. So we got some orders of white cheese coming through. As soon as the ATM resets, we'll be able to do a nice big $10,000 chunk. The bricks are nice because the dealers can break them up for sales as they are. No packing required. Nah, yeah, that's nice. That does sound real nice. Yeah, moving bricks sounds like... Okay, so our weekly deposit reset. So let's go collect from our dealers. I think that should give us the 10K we're looking for. Man, that's gonna be a, yeah, we might, woo, we're gonna be sitting pretty now, guys. All right, there's one. There's two. Making our rounds now. So the question is, okay, so we got the 11,000. We'll launder this. Now the question is, guys, do we get the bigger spot right now? Or do we wait? Because like right now, I feel like we don't need to scale up right this very second. Like, well, I don't know. Maybe. The barn. We'll go take a look. So the barn, there it is, chat. $25,000. Where is the barn, by the way? Looks like it's in a country-ish area. It's over here somewhere. No. Yep, here it is. Jesus Christ. Oh, and there's an upstairs? So what I'm gonna do is, guys, we're gonna get the barn. We're gonna get the barn. I'm just gonna do a couple more days of what we have currently. No reason. I want to make sure we go into the barn with a, because right now if I get the barn, that's it. Like, we can't really do much else with it because I don't have any more money. So moving to the barn and not having the money to scale up once moved, I feel like won't make a whole lot of sense. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build up a little bit of extra money. That way we can buy some extra things to scale up when we get over there. So I don't see the point in moving over there just to have no money and not be able to do anything with it. You know what I mean? So we're gonna work a couple extra days, get a little bit of money, and then we'll move. Because yeah, going over there just to we're gonna spend $25,000 and then just have it. You know what I mean? So I want to kind of be able to move the operation like a little at a time. Now the question is, do we move everything to the barn? like everything. Like, do we move the weed operation? Like, should we keep anything here? Probably should just move everything. It's like, I don't know if the barn's gonna be big enough for everything, chat. You know what I mean? Oof. Let's see, dealers got, yeah, they got products, man. They got products. You can put beds upstairs. That's what I was trying to, because now that we no longer have the little bed glitch, the beds are going to definitely take up space. My thing is, I was thinking we could probably still use the bungalow for just growing weed. And then we can have a brick press here. We could just press all the weed into pounds, and then we'll move the cocaine and methamphetamine over to the barn. You know what I mean? And then if obviously there's enough space over there, then we'll do what we gotta do. But I think we should still leave this as our weed spot, just because we already have everything set up. You know what I mean? I don't want to rip this all down, so I'll just have this one weed mix going. And we'll leave the packaging. So I'll leave these employees, I'll leave everything as it is here, and then we'll kind of try to scale up the barn, and then we'll go from there. So I'm trying to figure out how we want to attack this. Give me one sec, guys. So we got behind Western Gas Mart and over at the motel. GG. Yeah, I mean, the only reason why I was, like I said, the only reason why I wasn't trying to rip down the weed and move it was because then we're gonna have to fire all of our employees and then rehire all of our employees again, which that's a huge financial setback, because I don't think you can just move them, right? Like you can, like If you want them to go from one spot to another, I think you have to fire them and then rehire them. So it's just a lot, you know, like financially we're gonna be burning through cash. I didn't know moving their beds moved the location they worked at on that set. Because right now I have their beds at the motel, but they're still working at bungalow, you know what I mean? The good thing about the barn though is there's 2 loading bays, so we can do deliveries there. 2 delivery trucks at a time, which is nice. Yeah, soil and seeds are running low, but we're bursting at the seams with weed anyways, so it's not like we can't even grow anymore right now. Like I'm growing more weed than we can process. That's why I was actually thinking about just throwing the granddaddy just regular on sale, but we would need to run a double mixing operation just to even come close to phasing that. Which means we would have to, but which we could set up another mixing operation over at the barn when we get it. Where's the holdup though? So why is this not being moved over to there? The different types will mess it up sometimes. Or the different tiers, because I had one that was legendary tier, one that was the pink tier. We gotta make sure we do those all at the same time, because having those mixed up like that's gonna cause issues in the future. Man, Jared, what's going on? How you doing? So you can do that, Money Mikey. The thing is they do come and like your customers only buy from you once a day. Like that's just how it goes. They just buy from you once a day. And the thing is if you go ahead and do it on your own, usually you don't get the same good prices as when they hit you up. So that's like one of the things you got to kind of watch out for is if you go around doing your own sales, they don't hit you up. They'll only buy from you once a day. So that's why there's no reason to like do your own sales. Just wait for them to hit you up. All of your customers should hit you up, like I said, at least once every day. Because then if you go to try to sell to them again, it will straight up say like, oh, this person's already bought today. You can't sell to them again. So operations going good here, guys. Let's go drop the, we gotta package up some white cheese actually. So we'll do white cheese. I'm gonna do 20 bags. We just gotta wait for done. You fucking move or I'll actually slap the shit out of you. Is she really taking my stuff off? Like, seriously? Oop, don't want to do that. We did actually do. How many of you guys have accidentally sold a whole stack to one of your customers? Because we did it last. I think it was last stream or the stream before. Accidentally sold a whole freaking stack, guys. Oh my god, it was so painful. Like thousands of dollars for like 200 bucks. I was so pissed. So we're up to 35,000 laundered right now. Just freaking beautiful. Like 10K over. Get another launder op going. 12 jars? We try to steal it back, but then if you fail the little mini game, then they try to fight you, and then when you knock them unconscious, you can't loot their bodies anymore. Because that's what we did. We tried to steal it back. Well, I only have 2,000. Let me actually do a round. Get money from Benji or Brad. Because I tried to steal the money back, but it's not guaranteed. It's not like, oh yeah, just pickpocket them. Like, it's a little mini game, and if you fail that shit, then they fight you. Hey, boss, thank you so much for the huge super chat, man. What's up, brother? Keep up the good work. Love the content, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it, boss. Seriously, dude. I hope you're having a good night tonight, man. That is huge. All right, we got money laundering. Night is good. We're up to $35,000 clean. With the basketball, then it will sell product directly to a customer. Go right. Yeah, Aaron, I haven't really seen any content for this game like from other people. I've just kind of been messing around myself. I'm pretty sure there's some people out there doing some crazy shit though. That's for sure. All right, so let's see here. We have, yeah, see, our dealers are all still pretty stacked with product. Yeah, woo. We definitely have not been that last shipment we gave them is huge. Like, really, really huge. It's gonna take them a while to actually chew through that. We gotta open up, expand our customer base a little bit. Let me actually see what customers we have access to. So we got Kevin Oakley here. Kevin was, I think, one of the last guys in downtown. Yeah, Kevin was. And then we need Enforcer 1 before we unlock the docks. So we still got a little bit more, but Kevin is the last customer that we could try to get right now. We're gonna bring some of these. Let me see, what is Kevin like? It doesn't actually show me what his favorite effect is, but whatever the drug is, it has to be a moderate. So maybe we'll just bring him one of our, yeah, maybe he'll like one of these. One of our white cheeses. That, or we could hook him up with one of the, one of these too. Yeah, see, that's what's messing me up right now is the different tiers. We gotta watch that. If we're gonna do tiers, we gotta make sure we tier them all the same and not like mix match, because then it stops the flow. Okay, so we're gonna go try to see if we can get Kevin. He's one of the last customers in this region that we haven't got yet. Now, one of the things I heard too that's going to be coming to this game in the roadmap, obviously there's new drugs coming, but map expansions. I guess there's like going to be new regions added to the map, which is always nice. You know what I mean? So I believe Kevin's down in the apartment buildings down here. We have to go to the... No, he's in the one right here next to us. Kev.
Yeah.
Yo. 94% on that. Yeah, so we'll give him this 94%. Yeah, Kev went Super Saiyan. He's like, yeah, I'll hit you up, dude. So I think we have every single customer unlocked that we can have unlocked now, right? Let's see here. Yep, so downtown is good. Westville is 100, and so is here. And then next, like I said, we'll get Doc at Enforcer 1. All right, I'm thinking one more day of sales will put us in a good spot. It's like, what do I even do with all this, man? I've been prepping all this shit for the dealers, thinking that they were going to be running out of products soon. Yeah, they're not even close. Not even close. Aaron, separate fly, brother. I appreciate you, Aaron. Seriously, that means a lot to me, brother. All right, beautiful. So we're gonna go to sleep. We'll wake up and then, yeah, we're pretty much just gonna be doing just some regular sales till we get that brick press. It's gonna probably be another day or two because it seems like we're averaging about 400 a day. When's you working? Oh, we gotta fucking pay them. So our 3 days of pay is up. So because of this bed glitch that they patched that I still have access to because you're grandfathered in if you did it beforehand, is technically making the base we're in operate way more better than it's supposed to. I'll take it, right? It's way more better. Because technically, I shouldn't be able to fit half the shit I have in there because we were supposed to have 5 beds, if I'm not mistaken. So it's making the bungalow feel a lot better than it's supposed to be because I think, yeah, because we have so much extra space because of no beds. Literally, one of those rooms are just supposed to straight up be beds. We'll hit up our dealers for... Actually, we'll hit them up. Brad 0, Molly 0, Reggie 0. Okay. So let's see. What do we got here? Austin. Just want a little bit of white cheese. I do feel like they need to come up with like a bunk bed or something, you know what I mean? I feel like a bunk bed would be good. You know, it's just annoying as hell. Like these like single beds, they take up a lot of space. What do you mean I used to... Come on, Smoke. You gotta know you've had to have been watching me long enough to know I say more better on purpose, dude. Like, I'm not, like, seriously saying it. Swanee, dude. The bunk bed would be way more better. I think it'd be the most best, more better, best, greatest. All right, so 35,000 right now. Let's do it, guys. We're gonna do it. We'll go buy the barn. Yeah, we got enough money. We'll store up our drugs for right now. Let me if we get any orders, I'll just schedule them all for late tonight. But we're gonna go scout out the barn right now. We're gonna figure out. I feel like We got to figure out our operation, how we want to set this up. Maybe it's not going to be as big as we think. I don't know. Some people are saying, so let me see them W's in the chat. If you guys think the barn is better than the warehouse, because the warehouse is like double the price and supposed to be like the most elite spot in the game. But then it seems like there's people saying that the barn was better in their opinion than the warehouse. All right, Ray, I'd like to purchase a property. The barn. Here we go. There it is, guys. We now have a new property. I don't want to park in the bay spots just because we call in deliveries, they could park there. But again, Swanee D, I really do appreciate the super chat, brother. I hope you're having a good day today too, man. White cheese, late night. So this is it, guys. Easily fit all 10 beds up here, I think. It's a lot of space, guys. It's almost overwhelming. Literally, it's almost overwhelming how much space is here. So I'm trying to think how we want to set this up. Like, what do we want to do? We gotta celebrate. All right, so we're gonna start with beds. Um, how much money do we have? 944 bucks, 10K in the bank. So we're gonna just what I'm gonna do, guys, is I don't want to touch my operation we have because that's just gonna fuck up our cash flow. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of rebuild in this location new. You know what I mean? We're gonna kind of take all this stuff and just kind of make it a new spot while our other operations kind of running in the background, and we'll slowly build this up over the next few days. We're gonna need cash though too from we're gonna need beds. Shelves, lots of shelves. People hitting us up for mad white cheese. We got a lot of orders tonight for white. It's okay. Well, Mom got it. Put it right there. I'll tell her that it just fell off. All right. So yeah, we're just gonna go we'll just get all the beds now, like we might as well. So we'll get all the beds, and I think maybe we'll start off with like 20 storages, maybe like we'll start off with like 20 shelves. Shit, I didn't mean to accept that right now, damn it. Nope, we just accepted a deal, so I got to do that really quick. The other deals we'll handle later on tonight. Yo, my bungalow is booming too. Like, yeah, the bungalow is clutch. Like, I think it's not a bad spot. Once you get the bungalow going, it's really nice in my opinion. All right, so I just got to grab some of these drugs. So how many do we need all together? So 2, 5, 7, 8, 11, 14, 15. Okay, we got enough to cover all of our orders. That's definitely not the way. We got a lot of curfew orders to make right now, but we're gonna get a little bit of extra money too for doing them at curfew. Zeph, thank you for the 4 months. Love your videos. Keep up doing amazing. I appreciate you, dude. Seriously, man. I hope you're having a good night. Not the ideal way to place these. Two beds short. So I wonder if can we spin? Yep, we can get two like that. And then no, now we're one short. So I think that's all we're gonna get up here. We're gonna have one downstairs, but I mean 9 employees is crazy anyways. Like it's gonna probably take us a bit to even scale up to that point. But we're able to get 9 of them up there. Do it on the left side. Yeah, this won't work though because these little fucking poles in here in the middle of the room, the support beams, push it in a little bit because I would be able to do the same thing, but yeah, the support beams don't allow it to go all up against the wall, unfortunately. Unless you can get 2 side by side like this, maybe. No, yeah, see, it's that damn middle beam that fucks it up. Because you would be able to get it, but it's the middle beam. Just throws it off. But it is what it is. We got 9 of them. 9 of them is pretty good. Now we got to figure out where do we want storage in this place. So obviously I think storage is just going to kind of depend on where we grow and like what we're doing. So those can't even go under the stairs. I was thinking about maybe having the middle be the storage, and then they'll come to like the middle, grab the stuff, and then like bring it to where it has to go. Something like this. And then we'll be able to have like all of our stuff on over here, and then all of the storages will kind of be lined up to whatever they go to. You know what I mean? And then, if anything, we could even line more in the middle, but we'll see. It's a lot of fucking shelves, dude. That was a lot of storage, guys. God damn. No, I already tried turning them all horizontal. Yeah, that's the most beds you're getting up there. There's no other way to situate it that would make it any better. That is the most beds you're getting up here. Yeah, 100%. Because even if I turn these two sideways, it wouldn't change anything. It's because it's like a square. Like, it's the same. This is the same distance as that when it's side by side, so it's not going to change anything. All right, so we got to make all these deals really quick. We're gonna have to do that on our skateboard. Now this is gonna kind of suck making all these curfew deals right now. It's gonna be a little sketch, but we'll be all right. So behind auto shop, motel, basketball court, Northwest, apartment, Western Wharf, taco. So auto shop, I think, is the only one on this side. And then the rest of everything else is on the other side. As long as nobody's yeah, nobody's at the barbershop. The barbershop is like the most annoying place to try to make a deal at. Because the cops literally stand right across the damn street. We turned a pretty good damn profit so far. We get that nice little curfew bonus. Man, I think it's almost meta, dude, to like make your deals at night. So I need 5 short, but I'll get some from. Yeah, and you have infinite time. Yeah, it's like there's no like super rush. You get infinite time. All right, then Western Wharf is right over here. That was a beautiful night of sales right there, guys. We don't really need to worry about laundering any more money. We got 13,000 laundered right now. We need a lot of cash now, though, because a lot of the stuff that we're going to be buying is going to be like illegal stuff from the warehouse. So we're actually going to need cash. Let me see what my dealers got. Benji. Yes, okay. So let's go collect from my dealers, too. She's still got a fair bit of supply, too. And all my dealers are still pretty stacked with supply. Thanks, Benji. Definitely not worth breaking the ATMs though, like, because now it's broken and you only get fucking 20 bucks, dude. Like, what the hell am I gonna do with $20?
Yeah.
All right, so we got a fair bit of cash here. Thinking about supplying up at the warehouse, but I don't know what we want to even set up over there yet. We'll hold off. We'll hold off on buying from warehouse. Not until, you know, not until I know exactly what I want to even do. I don't want to just go buying freaking grow stuff if we're not even going to use it. But I think you use, for Coke, don't you grow... You grow it too, because I remember there being seeds for it, I think. Okay, let's see. So another 430. So one more day of XP, and we're gonna hit the bag man that we need. Yep, one more day, and we'll get enough for the bricks. Which I think we should probably start doing bricks of this. It's just legendary tier, it is, of course. Yeah, so I think we'll start turning this all into bricks here. Yeah, I heard about you from... Heard about you from Nelson. He said you could hook me up with 2 white cheese. Sure. Why did that message seem so sus? Hold on one sec, guys. All right. Yeah, the message just seemed different. Like, like, why would he say like I heard it from Nelson? Like, I already got him as a customer, right? All right, we'll go move a little bit more white cheese. I mean, I don't think there's setups in the game, and if so, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him with this baseball bat. There's supposed to be rival gangs in this game. I just don't think it was implemented. It was in the trailer. Like, if you watch the trailer and look at the screenshot, like, there is, like, rival, like, syndicates and shit like that that you go up against. I just don't think it's been implemented yet. I think it's just it's a feature that's going to be coming. Because there's supposed to be like a cartel or something like that here. Yeah, he just messaged me weird. He was fine. Okay, so how the hell do we want to do this, guys? We got $11,000. And it's like, until I start doing a different operation, I don't even want to... Yeah, you could see, we don't need weed, guys, at all. Do need to start drying this. Yeah, we could definitely use more drying racks. Let me see really quick. Yeah, we could definitely use some more drying racks. So right now what we'll do is we're gonna take this out. Okay, so we can move the crystal operation for right this second. Because it's not really doing much here right now anyways. Let's get this. Oh shit, my van's not even here. Oh, well, we're gonna ride across town. We gotta grab our van. President Jafar with the super chat, man. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm going for right now, Jafar, is we're going to be doing the bungalow. I don't want to take the operation apart there. We're just going to leave it, but I'm going to move my meth stuff over to the barn. And then I want to see if we can, because I was sitting here trying to think, what can we do right now with the barn? You know, employee-wise, things like that. And we're going to get it set up so we can automate our methamphetamine, because right now it's we're pretty much doing it, but I'm like, now we got the space, we'll automate the meth over here at the barn. So to get the red pills to make it, you have to unlock the supplier in downtown. That's how you get all of the new drugs. If you look at your contact list here, it all goes in order of like you start here in Northtown. These are like your first people. This is the weed supplier. You unlock the dealer. Same thing with Westville. So this is where you unlock the meth supplier. So yeah, you keep pushing that and then you're good. And then downtown doesn't have a supplier, and then docks is where you unlock the coke supplier. So you got to like build up your rep with like customers, and then eventually they'll introduce you to people and so on and so forth. All right, so let's see here. Trying to think of how I want to set this up. So what we could do is, hold on, for right now, let me dump this right here. I think I want to go grab some more shelving really quick. Before the hardware store closes for the night. Cyrex, what's going on? So let's back into here. Damn, we do got one next to the barber shop. Fucking suck. I hate that delivery, especially at night. You just gotta position yourself the proper way behind the tree and you can do the deal. Whoa. Is there a hardware store right by the barn? I don't know. Is there? I'm not used to, I don't know anything about this part of town. There could very well. Oh yeah, there is a hardware store over there, isn't there? Yeah, it's right over here. I do remember driving past it. That's storage, guys. That, my friends, is storage. I don't even know if we're gonna need all these shelves. That seems like I mean, yeah, we filled up those shelves with weed like lickety split. So, and the thing is we could still put things on both sides because they could just go to the middle here and pull from the shelves. Obviously, it'll take a little bit of walking, but we'll be able to definitely store big here. All right, so we got to kind of figure out how we want to lay it out. And I think for right now, my mixing operation will be, or my meth operation will be like down this way. And I'm going to do it like this. So we'll have 2 of those and then 2 of those. We obviously got to go buy some more. I do got more shelves, though. We still have extra shelves, but for right now, we don't need them. So I'm just going to throw those on the end right here for now. But we'll do 2 and 2. 1 chemist should be able to cover those both. We just got to go to the warehouse and get those. So I'm going to go ahead and get another handler and a chemist. That's what we're going to start with right now. 1 handler, 1 chemist. Oh, we got the brick press now, guys. When did I get that? So we're definitely gonna need 2 of those, 1 for each of my sites. Maybe we'll do 2. We'll do 2 brick press over at the warehouse. And then drying racks. We'll get like 10 drying racks. Old school. Thank you again with the super chat, man. The Jeff Bezos of chemical addiction. Nah, dude, we're small time, dude. We're real small time right now. Let me hire those employees too. Employees. Yeah, we gotta improve our meth supply. We're almost friendly status with the lady. So I pretty much got to do like 1 more dead drop with her, and we should fully unlock her so we can just buy as much as we want. All right, so I need an employee. How much money do we got? 4,300. Yeah, that should be enough to cover the people that we need for right now. So I want a chemist at the barn. $2,000. Oh my god. All right, so we got a chemist, and then we want another handler. And I'll buy another cleaner too. Barn. Okay, we're gonna have to pull some money out the ATM. See, chat, money just goes quick. Pull out 5,000. No, we haven't unlocked the Tokyo. You need to be enforcer status to get to the docks. I think maybe enforcers are next tier. Like as soon as we level up one more time, we'll hit enforcer. Then we just need a cleaner. Barn. Deal. All right, so there's 3 new employees. So the drying racks, I bought a couple extra for the old, the bungalow for right now. Okay, well, we'll let them. I gotta get this full up. All right, so we want target quality to be good, and then destination right there. We'll do our other botanist too. Let's work on that other drying rack. All right, there we go. So now we got, but the only issue is we don't have a handler to bring the stuff over there. So we got to do it ourselves right now, which is kind of annoying. Unless they are going to automatically bring it over there. I don't know. I think they'll automatically do it, actually. These guys, don't they? Yeah, I think maybe they'll automatically put it on there. I don't think we need a handler. We needed a handler to take it out of here, I believe. All right, so we're good on that. I wanted to get one of these brick presses down here. Go. So this is new. So you need to put 20 of the product in there. So we're going to take some out of these. Turn this into some bricks. Okay, here we go. So Let's brick this up. What do we got to do? Pour mound into mold. Rotate handle quickly. Okay, you just pull it straight down. That's a brick of sexy death right there. Damn. Damn, chat. Bricks. Yeah, the bricks seem so much more efficient than the jars. All right, so we're going to have to brick up a lot of this. But we're going to get this stuff back over to the... I gotta grab my stuff here because we got to package some of this for all this white cheese. We got to process. How many do we need? 2, 4, 7, 8, 10, 13, 15, 16. Yeah, so we're good. All right, so we got to start hitting these orders on our way back over. Skate park, barbershop, behind diner, waterfront, motel. What's the price of a brick? I don't even know. The price of whatever, 20. Go for. I think the bricks are just for organization though. Like you can just give the bricks to your dealers. I don't know if you're selling a whole brick to a customer. That would be a lot. I mean, we could look up the fair market of the brick, but it's gonna be a lot. Three of those. Bricks are for dealers or order of 20. Yo, have any of you guys ever had an order of 20? This spot sucks so bad. I hate it. Hate dealing with the barbershop. All right, we're not even gonna launder anything right now because we don't need to. We just need our money out, right? I feel like selling the whole bricks is gonna be tough though, Chet. Like, I could barely get people to buy the damn jars. Here, so there's our new employees. So let's see here. So we have 2 chemistry, 2 ovens. All right, that's gonna. And then we'll brick up right here. And then I feel like I should like line the middle here with the drying racks. No, because then people are gonna might mess up people's pathing. Maybe. I don't know. Because I don't think that would efficiently get to them. Unless I like put them on the one side. Which we could do. I mean, we could put the drying racks like this. And just saves us some space. You get 2 more there. Alright, yeah, it's looking good, guys. It's looking good. So what we're gonna do is let's set up these chemistry stations. Alright. Oh, let me assign them their beds too. So you bed. There. You bed. Yeah, you could break the wheat into pounds. That's what we're doing right now. Those bricks that I made right before we came over here were for the weed. You bed. Alright, so we got a cleaner. Damn, I should have bought some freaking trash cans. I didn't even think to buy the damn trash cans. I still don't know how I feel about these drying racks in here. I might put them on the outside, actually. And then we'll put the trash cans in the middle here. Actually, no. We'll package and store over here. We'll put these on the other side where we're going to grow. So we're going to like package and cook and do all that stuff over here. And then we'll grow on this side. So we'll put the drying racks over here. That way they can just literally grab it, bring it right across. Put the last bed under the stairs. I don't even have it with me right now to even see if it would fit. All right, so we got our peeps situated there. Now we're going to set the chemist up. Well, actually, let's set the stations up first. So this will be liquid meth. So manage recipe liquid meth. Destination will go to here. And this one Recipe liquid meth, destination, there. Okay, then so both of those will get processed, brought to their respective ovens, and then destination will be right across from it. So we're gonna do that. Actually, let's do this. Okay, so we got the meth going there, then we have those going there. And then, yeah, the one chemist should be able to cover all 4 of those, right? Assign stations. 1, 2, yep. 3, 4. There we go. So now the chemist is working all 4 of these. And then we got the brick press here. Should we do our meth in bricks? I think we should. I think we should just do everything in bricks for right now. And then our handler, we're gonna assign him. Can he work these? Yep, perfect. We'll have him work the 2 brick presses. All right, and then we're gonna add him a route from all of these storages to the brick press. This storage to the brick press. And then this storage. Should have 3 brick presses, but it'd be all right. The brick press. So we got him running brick press. And then brick press destination. We'll go here. And this one will go here. All right, so we got the brick presses lined up. We got all that going. So our meth operation. Actually, no, let me reset these. We're gonna have these go to here. So I'm gonna have my meth recipes on the shelves that I just selected. So we'll have like these be pseudo, and then the chemicals, the acid, all that stuff will be over here, which we actually got to go pick up. But once we get that all picked up, this should all flow very, very smooth. No, I'm not gonna. Oh, should we mix it? Damn. Only thing is that because I mean we could move the brick presses down and then have like a mixing section right here for the meth, but no, we'll just do. We won't do any mixes right now. We're just gonna do straight. How much does straight meth go for? 70? I do have that other mix over at at the sweatshop that we could bring over here. The only issue though is I'd have to hire another chemist. Yeah, we'd have to hire another chemist, which is gonna suck because that's fucking expensive. So right now what we'll do is we're just not gonna brick it then. We'll just cancel the bricking operation. And we'll just cook the meth, store it up, and then we'll figure it out. So we're just gonna have him cooking meth right now. We're not gonna mix it or do anything right now because it would definitely be better to mix for sure. And I don't want to like half-ass the operation and have to like reconfigure it later on. So if we're gonna do the mixes, we might as well just do the mixes while we, and then we'll rearrange. I'm actually gonna rearrange. I'll have the cook, then I'll have the chemist, then the cook, then the mixers, then the brick press. And it'll kind of just go down the line. But if we're gonna mix, we might as well do like a like significant mix. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we're gonna have to. It's a lot, guys. We're gonna have to. It's gonna take a bit for us to get this place established. That's why I didn't want to rip apart the other one. And then we're just gonna kind of keep configuring this until it's good. You know what I mean? But we're getting close to being able to get the coke, I think. Let me see. Let's sleep right now. Bagman 5. See, how did I already have the brick press unlocked if I wasn't Bagman 5? And we just unlocked the high quality amphetamine. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be our last rank of Bagman. And then I think after Bagman, I think that's when you hit Enforcer. Does anybody know? Marie said, my hubs walked in when you said we're cooking the meth. That's something to expect. Listen, it's just... No, yeah, so I'm trying to think of how we want to set this up, like how to get it operational, like good. It's obviously going to just take a little bit of configuration, but we'll get it, guys. We'll get it. But I think I'm going to run... We'll run probably a 4 mix for the methamphetamine. We just got to figure out what's a good 4 mix. Because the shiny mint was good, but I think shiny mint was a 5 mix. It's because it took Aspen Stink. Which, no, that was like a 6 mix. So, I mean, so we were doing Death Crystal before. Death Crystal is a 5 mix, though. Blacktooth wasn't bad for a 2 mix, or a single mix. It was pretty decent. But Death Crystal is like a 5 mix, which is just too much. Gorilla Smeg was, that's, I think a 3rd mix. And it's like Death Crystal was dope, but yeah, it's just too much. I want to be able to do it in 4 mixes. So we need to just figure out whatever the ideal 4th mix is, or the meta 4th mix. Coke, semen, bean. We'll have to test it. We'll test it. We'll test it. But we're going to end this here, guys. We're going to end this episode here. I want to say thank you guys again for coming and hanging out. We'll be doing another stream here in a few. We're going to be doing, probably finishing up the night with a little bit of Last of Us 2 on PC. We just did a first episode the other day. It was awesome. So we're going to be playing some of that, be a little bit of a different pace. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys over there. If not, I hope you all have a great rest of your night. But actually, let me see. I might be able to just set that up right now for the raid. Part 2. But again, guys, I really do appreciate you all. I hope you all are enjoying this still. Obviously, our operation is growing. Our operation is definitely growing. Today we made some pretty good progress, especially getting the barn. It's going to take a little bit to get this set up, the barn like fully functioning. Obviously, the whole other side is probably just going to be all of the new Coke thing. So we'll go from there once we get it. But yeah, that's gonna be the plan, chat. That's gonna be the plan. But again, I want to say thank you guys. If I don't see you guys in the next stream, which the stream should just transfer you guys directly over to the next one. If it doesn't, just go to my homepage. You should see the stream up. It's up right now. So, but hopefully I'll see a bunch of you guys over there. But if not, you all have a great rest of your night. Remember, on your way out, smash that like button. Drop comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode. And if you're new to the channel, hey, consider subscribing. It helps out so much, guys. And again, later, if I don't see you guys later, you have a great night, and I'll see you guys, the other ones, in the next one. Peace.